Well, it's change of scenery. I pitch these tents. I'm the master tent pitcher in my nearby local town. Anyone that has a tent, they call me. And they go pitch their tent. So that's where I am at the moment. I'm in a friend's tent. I'm master tent pitcher. There in rain or sleet or snow or wind or hail, and I'm there. Anyway, yes, these are politicians, which is a nice thing. I come from one of the richest countries in the world. Yes, by the way, just like to put that out there as a premise. I come from one of the richest countries in the world. Ireland. This is for politicians. This is actually everyone. I've said this in a video as well, but I just felt motivated to concentrate this into like Nietzsche, saying the same thing over and over again, and just gets more and more refined. You all pay politicians. Yes, the rich Republican scum of the world. You all pay politicians to agree. Primarily, what you pay them to do is to agree, to get along, work together, and work for you. Now, the truth in the world is, they're all very feudalistic. I know about it all. I didn't know it was so feudal, so very childish and feudalistic. They're all still very childish, feudalistic, unwilling to work with each other, grumpy, proud, vengeful, and bearing grudges. Then they're not suitable to be politicians. Go pay some progressive lesbians to take over a government. You know what I mean? Go pay some equally minded hippies, open and equally minded hippies to run your government. If you've got loads of men running your government that want to wage war, like Zelensky or any of these kind of people, and they won't meet with their neighbours, and they won't meet common ground with their neighbours, then they're not politicians. They're not doing what you pay them to do. You pay politicians to get along with one another, and primarily politicians never get along. They're always fighting and challenging each other. Boris Johnson got knocked down because of this. Internal squabbling within the government. Internal squabbling, and none of the people cared that he had a pint and was hanging out with people. I don't want to get too off topic, but he had to be hanging around with lots of people. Like, if anybody, like you paying him at that time during coronavirus, during all that madness, to be talking to everyone. You want him talking to scientists, you want him talking to other world leaders, you want him talking to everyone, and you kind of think he'd be a bit stressed under the situation and have a beer while he's talking to people. It's very understandable. No, but he got down because of internal contrivances. You're paying these people to get along, to confide in one another, and they don't. That's what I'm saying. Global politicians, they all hate each other, they all fight, they all compete, and if they're fighting and competing, then you fucking sack them. Not like sack or throw or overthrow government, but you just say, it's like, you're not doing what we're paying you to do, like yourself. Politicians never, although they do quote these kind of things and promote these things, and canvass these things, politicians aren't supposed to have visions. Politicians are like the Northern Nazi Party.